Mexico is famous for a lot of things. Tacos, tequila, mariachi, charreria, and boxing. I've enjoyed my fair share of tacos, probably too much tequila, sang along to mariachi, and even yelled Viva Mexico in the Zocalo in Mexico City. Viva Mexico! Viva! Boxing is a true Mexican tradition that I've never taken part in. So is charreria, but you're never gonna see me in that outfit. And for the last 30 days, I've attempted to learn how to box like a Mexican. Let's take it all the way back to day one.
I'm on my way to my first ever boxing class. I am a little nervous.
Hola amigo, ¿cómo estás?
Bien, bien, ¿y tú?
Bien, gracias. ¿Cómo te llamas?
Gregorio.
Gregorio.
Sí.
Yo soy Rodrigo Pato.
Pato.
Patricio.
Ok, mucho gusto.
Adelante, Gregorio.
Gracias.
This is Pato. And Pato and his team have just 4 short weeks to try and teach this lanky and lumbering gringo how to fight with the speed, power, aggression, and heart of a Mexican. And as you can see, the coaches have their work cut out for them. I'm not exactly what you call a natural.
Day one is in the books. Man, that was so much fun. That was awesome. I had a blast. I just love stuff like that. I, as you can tell, have a lot of learning to do. My footwork feels off, my hands feel off, my breathing feels off. Honestly, that was everything I could have hoped for. I know it's just day one, but I feel like the gym was perfect. The setting was perfect. It felt like I was in an old boxing movie. It just had that boxing feel, and the people are so incredibly friendly and welcoming. We've been gone from Mexico for a while, so not that I forgot how friendly people are, but just something we haven't experienced in a while. So that felt really, really good to be back home. Second class is in the books. Feeling pretty good, but to be honest, it's really easy to feel good when no one's punching back at you.
And little did I know that would be happening very soon.
Week 2, day 2 was brutal. I was just so tired. It's like I've run 50 miles in a single day before, but a minute and a half into a boxing round and I'm just absolutely toast. Man, that is brutal. One thing I found through running that I love about boxing, does that make sense? During running, I discovered that I love this about boxing. Whenever I'm boxing in class, I'm not thinking at all. I mean, I can't think. I can't even remember the combinations you're trying to tell me to throw, but I'm purely like in the moment, in the zone, not thinking about anything else, not thinking about work, not thinking about anything. When I was running, especially, I'm not using my phone this month, so I'm not listening to music. I'm not able to listen to music. I was just, my mind was racing. I was thinking about work. I was thinking about this. I was having this idea. We could do this. We could do that. What if we did this? And it was just downright exhausting. The run was easy, but mentally, I was just exhausted afterwards. So that's one thing I've really appreciated about boxing is it's like the perfect escape, the perfect getaway, the perfect way to just, I don't know, like meditate in a weird kind of way.
Now I thought I was showing up to class for a little meditation, but Pato, he had other plans for me. He had arranged for my very first sparring session.
First day of sparring. I didn't end up on the mat, so I feel like that's a success. It was a lot of fun. I feel like did okay getting my jabs out there, knowing that I had a much bigger reach, longer reach than him rather. I'm trying to keep him at a distance, but anytime he got close, I felt like I had no idea what to do. I feel like I probably turned my back to him a few times. He definitely rocked me with at least two pretty good, I think left hands, maybe like left hooks right in the face. But that's so much fun. I was so nervous beforehand, but
Before I knew it, I was back in the ring. This is who they call El Magic, and I would quickly learn the hard way that you don't fight people that have nicknames or people that show up with their own headgear. It is one thing to witness the strength and aggression of a Mexican boxer from the sidelines, but it is a completely different feeling to step inside the ring and feel it for yourself.
oh, holy crap. I just got rocked. I just got my head bashed in for 9 minutes. That was, I need to pick up a different sport. This is week 3. I've got one more week. It's one thing to like throw punches, whether at somebody or at a heavy bag, but as soon as I got hit, I'm not gonna lie, I just froze up, didn't know what to do, just froze up. I mean, that's really all there is to it. I think there's like that part of you that just wants no part of it anymore, but you got to keep going back. You got to want more of it. You got to get better. You got to get used to that feeling of somebody throwing punches at you. I mean, I guess if you're boxing, in my normal daily life, I don't really need that, but wow. This is why I just am nice to people, very friendly. Exhausted. I don't know if it was the gorditas I had earlier or what, but that was tiring.
1 month of boxing in Mexico complete. That was such an amazing experience. You know, technically this was not on my bucket list. Training Muay Thai in Thailand was on my bucket list, and I think, to be honest, it's because that sounded very exotic. While we've been living in Mexico, it's been something I wanted to do, but I think it's like almost been so close to home that for some reason I just didn't pursue it. But that just felt as special as doing Muay Thai in Thailand was. This felt incredibly special because this is our home. Mexico is our home, and after this experience, after this month of training boxing in Mexico, I feel so much more connected to this country, to the traditions, to the people, and that's something that just eating tacos and drinking tequila can't quite give you. But what did I learn through this experience? Through this experience, I learned that getting punched in the face is no fun. Go figure. I learned that my defense is terrible. I learned that whenever somebody is trying to throw a punch at you, you should probably move out of the way. I don't know actually learn those things, but I did get hit in the face a few too many times. But really, more importantly, what I learned through this experience is that not everything can be accomplished through straight like grit and power and force. And I think a lot of times that is how I try and get things done. And what I learned through this, or what was shown to me in the ring during sparring, is that grit, power, force, all those things are good, whether that be really physically or mental. All the things are great, but they're nothing if you don't have the years of consistent practice behind them to hone your skills, to hone your techniques. And this applies to so much more than just boxing. I think it's easy for me to get frustrated sometimes with business or stuff in life, and I feel like I just want to like power my way through it. But I think through this experience, through getting punched in the face a few times, I learned that that's great, but just showing up every day, showing up especially after you've been hit a few times, after your ego and face is bruised a little bit, is the most important skill that we can have in life. Let's not kid ourselves. 1 month of training boxing, starting pretty much from scratch, is not nearly enough time to become just like an okay boxer, much less a Mexican style boxer with speed and power and aggression. And I really don't think any Mexican fight fans out there are itching to be proud of my skills or what I'm doing here, but I can say after this experience, I feel so much more connectedness to the people, and I have really so much more respect and love for the country that we call home.